This is a stack of coins I just got from Stacks Bowers. Except for this top one. I got this from Steve Album. But I kept it here in this stack just to compare it to this one, which did just come in this stack shipment. Same coin, but the one from Stacks is in a better condition. I'm always looking for nice Rama 9 King Bhumipol portraits, especially in gold. They're very popular with Thai people. Make great gifts. Not that I can afford to give away this as a gift, except maybe to a mom-in-law. This one I'll be selling. So if you look at the Silverman Gold website or the eBay store, it'll be on there. This one I'll be keeping. So that's 1997, UNICEF. Very nice. The back, not my favorite. I like kids, but that's not what we're here for. Now these are great. I've always wanted one of these. They make bigger sizes, but they're tougher and more expensive. So in this auction, I won both of them. And same in everywhere. Now these, so Burma, now we call that Myanmar. We're supposed to. That's right to the left of Thailand. Historic enemy Burma was of old Siam, Thailand. Now they're just neighbors. Myanmar will kill you. It's the death penalty if you're caught with one of these in Myanmar. That's because these were struck by the Patriotic Liberation Army and they lost. There are still refugee camps on the western border of Thailand for people who were fleeing this, you'd probably call it a civil war, domestic violence. Classic peacock on the front. And if you are familiar with the old Burmese silver coinage, that's what it looks like, sort of. It's got that peacock on it. Those are called tikals or kiat from the 1840s. I've shown one of those a couple of years ago on this channel. Those are nice. I believe it's about a 20th, a little more than 20th ounce. Well, here you go, 2 grams. You got 2 grams of fine gold. It says right on the coin. The classic Burmese script. This is old Thai silver, quarter baht. Very deeply toned. It's a good strike though. That elephant looks good. You'll see a full baht in a second that isn't struck as well. These wedding cakes, and then the crown of King Rama IV, Mangkut of Thailand from the 1850s to 1860s. 1 year issue. Here's the whole baht. It's nicer because it's big, nice toning. Not struck quite as well. Same design in every way, only bigger. Therefore easier to see. That's very nice, even with the wear on it. These are popular. All of these issued just the same year, sort of a special occasion issue, 1860. Before this, Thailand was, of course, using bullet money, sort of wads of silver. Now here's King IV's son, one of his many sons. I think he had hundreds of sons and multiple wives and queens. King V, Chulalongkorn the Great, probably the most popular Thai king ever. People pray to him for good luck, leave whiskey at his statue in Bangkok. Just like his dad, he's got his own royal logo, so to speak, here on the back. The triple elephant head you see there. The wedding cakes. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. No date. So these are just believed to have been struck sometime before 1900 during his reign, after 1976. Great portrait. These are all 63s. Trying to get as many of these MS, mid-state graded Rama 5 bots as I can. You can see the die breaks, can't you? Look at that. Still a great strike. What we look for here, what I look for is how good is the uniform detail. The I don't know what you call them, you know, like the star looking thing there, and how well does that come through. Compare that to this one. Different parts are better on different one. Like here, it's all smudged up here, but this band here is great. And the badge down here is great. Here, yeah, pretty close. This one, pretty much the same, except it's got a year on it. 1904, we would call it, or RS-123. That's Ratana Kosin era, which is a dating system starting from the beginning of this guy's dynasty, which is 1781, the foundation of Bangkok as a modern city, after, I believe, Thaksin the Great was successful in combining the various Siamese kingdoms and states after the Burmese, remember them, came and burned down Ayutthaya in 1767. So here you see the date appears. If there's ever a date, it's these 3 digits down here, and that's 1, 2, 3. This is the 123rd year, which happens to be 1904, after 1781. So the modern Thai, formerly known as Siam, nation state, is very closely contemporary to our own United States. In fact, I believe 1836, one of the first Southeast Asian treaties that this country, the United States, ever entered into with anybody was with Siam during the reign of, I believe, Rama III. And that's where the King of Siam, very famous United States proof coin set, comes from. It was a gift. I want to say Edmund Burke, but I feel like that's wrong. On his ship, the Peacock, I think that's right, went over there in 1834 and gave that gift set to the King of Siam. And they negotiated a trade deal, or a treaty of amity, which I believe is still in effect. And there's one other set of those coins, maybe 2, but the other one was for the Sultan of Oman. And the Thai proof set came back on the market after King IV, the guy who had these struck, just gave it away to Anna, his kid's tutor, a British chick who, that's what the king and I is about. It's about her and that king. Her family had it for, I don't know, like 100 years, and then they sold it off sometime in the 1900s, and it's been bouncing around auctions ever since. So these, I got 3 of these. These probably will be gifts to some in-law people over in Thailand next time I go. Just a nice proof portrait of their favorite king of their life, Bhumipol, King 9. Very popular. Some detractors. He passed away in 2017 after reigning since 1946. Now his son, of course, known as Rama X, sits on the throne. World Wildlife Federation, not wrestling. Nice coins. My favorite of all of these, I would say, is going to be these. I don't have a lot of coins that'll get you killed legally.